After we have grabbed all the leads, we just need to click here and run. After we have marked every or nothing, it depends on you. What do you want to visit? Who do you want to message? Who do you want to visit? Who do you want to connect? This algorithm here, it tries to connect to this guy with that email that you grab from it. So you have these three options here. And how come these options can prevail to later visit and to later connect or message? It's because when we click here in run, this data is going to be added to the database, and it will remember what decision you take here. Please be careful and do not go to browser navigation. You are using a lead model here. If you go to browser navigation, you will lose all the temporal data that is stored in this data grid. We are working on change that, but if you change of tab, this data from this data grid is gonna be lost. Don't worry about the leads. The leads are gonna remain there in the temporal data. You can export whenever you want, and you can go to navigation, a mailer, whatever you want. But if you have this data and you already mark here and took all these decisions and everything, click run. We're gonna click here run, and it's gonna take all the process behind to store all that information into the database. Here is the database. We now have 95 KB. We used to have 9 KB, which is the normal. We're gonna open here database browser for SQLite. We open the database here. So once we are in the folder here in the SQL browser, we need to go and click on all files and click on the database. We open, and it's gonna show us all the tables we have here, and we can browse this data. We can go and let's go in leads, and there we go. Those are the data that we just grabbed here in the LinkedIn marketer, in the Lion marketer lead grabber, and it's stored. So all this information, we are gonna request leads that are marked as true on visit, or true on connect, or true on message, and we're gonna store if it was visited, it was messaged, and this is the database. You can navigate all the database here. You can watch the messages that you have sent, the emails that you have sent, the profile email to send, and unvisited profiles that you haven't visited yet, and visited profiles that you have visited, obviously. So this is the UID, the name, the position, place, and the title that will be stored whenever you visit a profile. Why do we store that information? Because we need to match later people who visit you. You want to get an alert, and we are working on that algorithm, so you detect when someone that you visited is visiting you back. So that's a match, and you can connect. You can use the connect function for that. So this mainly is the database for the leads. You can navigate here in this database and know what is going on. So remember, you have this information here, these leads. Don't go to other tabs. First run it, and then go to other tabs. You need to run it to add it to the database.